That pole barn cleaned out so I can put the A-liner in it, and then a couple of trailers. I've got just a utility trailer and a U-dump that need to go back there and get out of the elements. So that's what I'm going to do. It's you're going to see me put up this old metal piece of corrugated metal. That's been up there since my grandfather was alive, and I like the way that it hits the pole barn on the side and makes that noise. It's always been there since I can remember, and I'm going to put it back. Hurricane Helene blew it off and bent it, but I'm just going to tack it up there so it'll still make that banging noise and just clean it up. Mr. Oliver is asleep. He had a bath. Oh yeah, we got some Oliver time. Oh yeah. So Oliver is doing good. We're going to get out there and we're going to get this pole barn knocked out, and that's it. So let's get into it. All right, so let's tiptoe outside. It is Valentine's Day 2025, and my lime has babies on it. I'm trying to get my camera to focus. There we go. And blooms. Look at that. All right, let's tiptoe outside. Now, the truck sat in this area right here for years, not running anything, so that's the piece of metal I was telling you about that I want to hang back right up here. And that is where the Kubota sat, and it's where my lawnmower sits. However, I want to move my lawnmower and wagon to this lean-to over here, but the roof is missing, or got big gaps in it. I mean, it's enough to keep the lawnmower covered, but I just have to put metal roofing up there and call it good. Eventually I get rid of this wood pile right here, but I think there's a fox living in it. Not really sure what to do with this plywood. I have nowhere to put it. I may can move it to the lean-to over there and use it as decking for the roof. I gotta move my little hoop thing. I gotta move it. I don't know where I'm gonna move it. The swimming pool is for the dogs during the summer. Now that I only have Oliver, I'm not sure how he'll take to water, but I'm gonna keep it, see if he likes it, and if he doesn't want to use it, then I will put sand in it and start cutting. And let's see, all this black stuff down here was some plastic left over from my aunt when she was here, and I'm not going to reuse it, I don't think, because what I want to do is put landscape fabric out here because I have these potato vines that grow everywhere. I do need to take down this partition right here. It doesn't make sense. It's not structural. It's not doing anything. So let me go get my gloves, and since it's so noisy out here, I'll just play music. this goes to my dad's tractor. I'm going to put it in the back of his truck. That way he can have it with his tractor. That's the choke, isn't it? Isn't this a choke? A choke wire? Is that what this is? I think I'm just going to put it in the back of the truck. Yeah, these shingles are disintegrating. I mean, you just barely touch them and they just start falling apart. So that's not any good. Okay, this is where I am currently. I'm trying to get a good angle. There's too much shadow. Let's tiptoe over here. I leveled it pretty much. So what my plan is I'm going to put the A-liner in here. I'm tired of it being exposed, so I am going to put it out here, and that way I don't think I'll be able to open it up in here. I seriously doubt it with that beam right there. If it gets pushed back far enough, nah, it's not. I won't be able to open it. So the only time I'll be able to open it is when I can roll it out, which is fine with me. Maybe I can do some practice runs of camping back here. I think that'll be fun. There's no electricity or water back here. There used to be. I don't know what happened to the electricity. You can see that it has the wire for it. It actually has the outlet for it. I do not know what happened. It ran to that storage unit and then to the pole for that rental property over there. And the water got cut off. I think that happened when Tony and I were out here digging a swale and we hit it and he just capped it off. But as you can see, there's a spigot right there, and there used to be one right here. And don't worry, there's no weight on that. This took over. And there's another post that needs to be put up in this corner right here, but serious root issues. So I got to clean out this side of the bay. I'll do that when I get back. I have to go pick up my order. But this is the sink that my grandfather used to clean his fish, and he had it plumbed to where it'd run into this ditch back here. And this is my compost pile. All this will be decayed in like 2 years. And this is some of the richest soil I'm going to have on the property. This is 4 years in the making. But this building's got to be torn down. There's no roof to it. My grandfather built this little primitive, you know, kind of like what I build. Little cabinet here. I'll take all this down and just build a garden sink, since I cannot find the footage to the garden sink that I built for my garden, which really sucks. I'm going to take these sliding glass doors, I'm going to put them up there on the storage unit, on the rental property, and if it gets used, if it, fine. If it doesn't, it goes in the trash. The previous tenant just took it upon themselves to put it out here and take that down. And that post is not holding anything. The new, I think it's 6 by 12 or something. I can't remember what it is. Some big post right here is going to go over there. So when I get back from the store, I'll clean all this up. I got to take this to my backyard and hold up my kitchen sink, garden sink. And I'll show you what my garden sink looks like. I do have an ant bed to contend with right here. They pretty much got used to me walking on top of this, so they settled down. They don't really see a threat yet. But I've got to pull up all this plastic right here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the U-dump, back it in here, and back in the utility trailer. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, and then I'll walk around and be able to use that sink right there. I think that'll be the best option. Or maybe not even bring the utility trailers over here, because I don't have the back. I had a fork holding that door closed, and the wind is so intense, and it blew it open. So I'm going to be careful. A lot of antique suitcases out here. It's just crap. All this just needs to go in the garbage. But all in all, everything looks a lot better than it did. I found a bunch of Dad's implements that go to the tractor, so that's good. There's not going to be any tire hazards out here. And I just need to cut a couple more vines sticking out of the ground. I think I'm just going to move my A-liner back here. I'm going to go ahead and take this down, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, I'm going to dive in and show you guys this sink that Papa had out here. Hard cider. Fuel starting. Cleaned many a fish out here. There's a roll of chicken wire I need to get out from back there. So all this is going to be taken down. I'll keep the sink. Smirnoff. Who drinks this stuff? I don't know anybody who drinks this stuff. I don't. I wonder who's been drinking like this. Is there an expiration date on this? Oh, I have a feeling I know who's been doing it. Oh, that's a lot of alcohol back here. It's faded. Alright, what is that? I don't know if that goes to my papa's truck or my dad's. My dad's tractor or truck. I think it goes to the spare tire. I don't know. Whoa! Roaches. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I'll reuse this porcelain sink just for nostalgic reasons. I doubt the spigot's any good. The knobs work. Well, nobody uses hot, so. Holy cow. Look at that. Just 2 passes. Holy smokes. is insane. And you know what it is? Up in the rafters, there used to be chicken wire, and it just corroded over time and just fell bit by bit. But I'm mostly looking for nails, so let me do a couple more passes, and if I find anything interesting, I'll show you. Well, I found all this. A couple of nails. Unbelievable. Alright, this time I hung it a little bit higher than where Papa had it, because it was like that corner right here was like at eye level. But if you listen to it, it makes the same sound as it did when Papa hung it up, and that's what I wanted. I don't care about the aesthetics. That's not what this is about. Nobody really walks over here, so I'm just going to go ahead and hang my tomato cages up here and my extra wire. my goal is to get this out of here. So I got to dig around it so that when I use the pole saw, the blades don't go in the dirt. We'll see. I need to cut it right here, but as you can see, there's a lot of dirt. I gotta take some remnants and patch that up so we don't have a weed issue. And she's secure. I know that doesn't look like much, but just that little bit of paver underneath the tires will keep the tires from sinking in the ground.